Mm. Well, in honor of Capricorn season, I would like to talk a little bit about Capricorn. I love Capricorns. In fact, I consider myself a Capricorn because I'm a Libra. I was born into, this world. I was actually conceived as a Capricorn because I was conceived in January, I believe. So that's when my heart started beating, That's when I was really truly birthed into this life, Even though I was in a womb, I was still here. And I think a lot of the strength of the Libra comes from her being essentially a Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn reminds me of it sounds like Capricorn. Cap, Ra, like the god Ra, and corn, like, golden corn, like gold, So it's kind of like the golden god climbs up the mountain and puts a cap on it. That's Capricorn. So Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is a very interesting and very beautiful planet. I consider it feminine. The planet has a mysterious hexagon on the top. Nobody knows why it's there. But Saturn has to do with time and maturity and growth over time. And I think that's very beautiful because that's what we're supposed to be doing, maturing over time. And that actually makes us more beautiful, That's very beautiful. I think a beautiful woman is a wise woman. And so Saturn is that planet that helps a person become wise over time. So Saturn has to do with time, and Saturn will give you gifts gifts for sure, but will give you tests, meant to say, and quizzes and challenges, so you may learn discipline and structure, right? It's really the foundation of anything beautiful. So there's something called your Saturn return. So the sign that Saturn was in at the time of your birth, when you're around 30, you have your Saturn returning to that sign. And when Saturn returns, is going to test you and ask you, it's time for your examination, Well, the whole thing was an examination. So, kind of come and see if you've grown, matured, learned all the lessons you needed to, gain the strength and wisdom and discipline. They say that's when you truly become an adult, and you're going to have another Saturn return in another 30 years. So with time, you should be working on yourself. And this is really a gift that Saturn gives us in order that we may grow wise, learn how to do this world, do this world thing, this life thing. And where Saturn is when you're born, that's what you need to work on. That's your task in this lifetime. I think I have Saturn in Sagittarius. Yeah, I think my Saturn is in Sagittarius. I believe in sidereal astrology, at least. In sidereal astrology, it's Saturn in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is the philosopher, you know, the traveler, all kinds of travel. It's about growth and prosperity. I don't want to say luck, but it's good fortune, but that's because of the optimistic nature. And so this is the area that I am putting my work in, I guess. Spiritual growth. I love traveling. And yeah, so I love you, Capricorns. You guys are awesome. Capricorn also reminds me of the farmer, and what's better than working the land, you know? Saturn is all about tending to your garden, you know? Saturn reminds me of the three pigs, the big bad wolf and the three pigs. You know, the house, building the house is a symbol of, you know, building your legacy, working on yourself, building your own structure and stability, internal, external. Yeah, Saturn is about hard work, hard, steady work. And hard doesn't have to be, you know, hard is fun, you know, it's just spending that time and energy focus. Yeah. So yeah. Capricorns are social. Both. They like to be alone, but most of the time they like to be around their family, you know, their peeps. Their friends. Yep. So this video was made in honor of Capricorn season, and yeah, I love you guys. Capricorns are actually, they have the spirit of Aries because they were conceived as Aries. So they're internally, they are rams too. They're go-getters. Very, very, very independent. Focused. So yeah, shout out to all you Capricorns. Love you guys. And it's beautiful that you have the strength to work on. You have that power. You have that strength and power and willpower. You have that energy, you know, to put the work in over time. You know all about it. If you have a goal, if you want anything, you know how to work steadily and keep your eye on the prize, you know. There's a lot of times in my life that I had 2-year journeys, you know, at least 2 years. I knew something, I had a vision for 2 years. I knew it would take 2 years, and I stayed to that vision. For example, I'm thinking about when I permanently straightened my hair, I relaxed it, and then I wanted my curly hair back. It was already growing out, but yeah, I cut my hair, and I waited 2 years. It was difficult for 2 years to have half curly, half straight hair, and I was really tempted to do touch-ups, but I had that vision, and I held true to it, and so my hair grew long enough within 2 years to cut my hair, most of the straight hair off. And now it's back to its natural way. So I'm glad I did that. That took 2 years of patience, you know, but that's a Saturn thing, you know. So yeah, thank you Saturn, thank you Capricorns. We love you so much, and Happy New Year. Peace.